go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robes Away channel. I'm your host, Mark, and on the docket today we have an unboxing first impression video on the brand of Bond Number 9, and this one called Park Avenue South. Now this year we smelt New York Nights on the channel, which was okay, nothing groundbreaking, but I fondly recall when Bond Number 9 used to be one of the rare niche brands getting shine on YouTube. When I first started, like 2010-ish, you know, after a year of me being on YouTube, I was all designer, and that's what reviewers were talking about. I think maybe Katie Puckrick, and that's a name that's in the past there. I think she was the only one really delving into stuff like Juliet Has a Gun and stuff like that. So she was starting to get into that, but creeds and bonds, and it was like basically my journey in YouTube came together with the niche, and then it just exploded. Then we started getting into Andy Towers and Frédéric Malle's Muscravageur got the hype. Chergui got some hype. So Bond Number 9 was huge. Like back then, I started with Brooklyn. I remember I bought it just because of the bottle, the graffiti on the bottle. So Bond Number 9 has a tumultuous past with YouTube. Some stuff that they didn't like to see on YouTube. I feel like they're a little better now or embracing more social media. I think they have to. But how things have changed with Bond Number 9 and YouTube, where a lot of people were talking about the brand, and now it's not really that spoken about. And obviously Free Bottle Brigade, again, kind of hits the culture, and this time it's not that hard, but where only specific brands get talked about, you know, reviewers don't spend their own money anymore. They don't sample, they don't do any of this stuff. They're just free bottles, right? So this one right here, the last time I spoke about Bond, obviously before New York Nights actually, was in 2019. So again, shame on me. It's not really a brand, you know, for me personally. I own 24 are right behind my back here. I own a lot. I actually have a backup bottle of New Harlem. It is one of the fragrances, one of the only fragrances really that I have a backup bottle of. One of the few, select few. New Harlem is outstanding. And there is some good releases from Bond Number 9. Usually when you're talking about Bond Number 9, you're talking about Andy Warhol collection, which was really good for some reason. I think somebody from the Andy Warhol side of things really wanted unique ideas, so it was really interesting. And then of course there's New Harlem, and there's a few here and there, but Bond Number 9 really, a lot of their stuff, you know, entry-level niche basically for really expensive. Like they were PDM before PDM even existed. So it's been 5 years that I've spoken about Bond Number 9. This one is again from this whole Fragflex return product, so we'll see what we get out of this one. I've never smelt it. Let's unbox it. Let's talk about it. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe, hit it, smash the like button while you're at it. Same with my current subscribers, really appreciate it. I don't think this one has been really spoken about on the YouTubes, so it'd be nice to get this pretty little face up top in the search engines. I don't think too many people are searching for this one since it's an older release, 2015 release. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the note breakdown. And not much to the note breakdown, where I'm seeing peach, my fruity enemy. However, recently I've been smelling a lot of fragrances with peach in them, just because of this whole Fragflex thing. I can't really, personally for me, when I'm decanting these, I'm not picking and choosing. I'm like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. No, I'm just decanting whatever they want me to decant. So there's a lot of fragrances that have peach in it, and I'm kind of warming up to peach for some reason. So there's peach in here, there's jasmine, there's apple blossom, musk, and amber. So there's not really much to this build. Let's smell this one. Let's delve into it. Let's see, 50 mil. I know the brand so well that I can just look at the box and go, okay, yeah, that's a 50 mil. Polka dotty white bottle, no polka dots in the back. So the sticker, I remember back in the day, I was like, oh, these aren't, you know what? No, these stickers. All right, so the polka dots with the red, the one red polka dot. I wonder what that means. Probably with a little bit of research on Google, I could figure that out. But for now, it's a guessing game. My subscribers will tell me exactly what it is. So I like the clean white bottle, polka dots, sure. Let's delve into it. Let's sniff this one. I'll put it on strip first and then on my skin as my scent of the day. Atomizers on these bonds are not bad. They're decent. So let's delve into it. What's it called again? Park Avenue South. Let's get into it. F me, that's bad. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, 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 no. Whew. Where do I start? Yeah, green apple. Okay. So initial impression, as you can tell from my facial expression, not happy. It's not going to be a good scent of the day. Hopefully it gets better. Initial impression, this is like a shampooy, green apple, cheapy, synthetic, think Be Delicious by DQNY, kind of green apple-ish, kind of, yeah, holy moly, this is bad. Yeah, so fruity, sweet, yeah, synthetic, yeah, fresh, yeah, floral. Green apple is dominant in this one, but it's not a good, green apple is kind of hard to do a really great scent. I'm trying to think of a great green apple scent. Usually it's a secondary note. Feels cheap, 100%. It's a little bit of a milky peach coming through. Let's put it on skin. What I do for all of you. Okay, so the laser beam atomizer is done. Let's put that back. Oh, it smells like a bargain bin $20 fragrance. And yeah. And again, it doesn't smell like garbage, right? It's not like I'm going, oh, it's so gross. Like I'm not trying to get hits here, trying to be like over exaggeration here, but this smells like a cheapie. And my face is just like, oh, another Bond that's really disappointing. Another, $100 plus fragrance that smells like it belongs in the bargain bin beside the DQNYs, the Tommy Hilfigers, the Calvin Kleins, and all of those. Man, light green apple. This is for the young teens. This is, starter fragrance material. This is something that someone would wear, starting out. But again, these brands are not starting out brands. This is my issue with these kind of fragrances is that you can get this at the bargain bin, 20, 30 bucks. A green apple, just look it up. You'll find it. That's probably even better than this. Smells cheap. Smells like you can get this at a body spray. So at the end of the day, this is an easy fragrance review. Not good. Cheap. Smells like body mist. Smells like a bargain bin fragrance. It's not Bond number 9. Good pricing. Good, we'll say. It's never going to creep up in a top 10, top 20 Bond number 9 fragrances of all time on my channel. Never. It's bad. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's synthetic, it's fresh, it's floral, it's all that stuff. And again, no fragrance smells bad, like garbage or anything. They're not trying to smell bad, but when I'm looking at the competition versus the price point, and again, that's what a fragrance reviewer should do. This is not up to par. And I'm going to tell you the way it is. Yeah. To start a fragrance with a big budget, we'll say, you can do much better. And again, this is, take it with a grain of salt, these negative reviews. And again, like stuff like this, when you're testing out at a store, a guy like me, 80, 90% of stuff's just not going to resonate with me. And that's how it should be on the YouTube channel. It shouldn't be all rainbows and Skittles, at least my personal opinion. But yeah, smells cheap, smells like a body spray. That's it. You can find this one at Fragflex if you're interested, fragflex.com. That's where I got this one. You can use my code TFG10. You get 10% off site-wide, so you can check out anything. You don't have to check this out. They do have Bond number 9. If you went Bond number 9 and you're asking me which one to get, if you were blindly buying one, if you like Gourmands, New Harlem, all day, every day, a great fragrance to purchase from Bond number 9, personally. It is a little dense, a little sweet for some people, so you have to like your Gourmands. It's a little rich, but it's a great, great scent by Monsieur Maurice Roussel that penned it. Now that you heard my take, I'd love to hear yours in the comments. Hear yours. Wow. That would be nice. No, see your comment in the comments below. Good, bad, and the ugly. If you bought this and stumbled upon my review and you love it, I don't mind those kind of comments. I'm not looking for cosigns. Remember that. Any comment of people saying their experience with the particular fragrance, the brand, anything like that, I applaud that. Please let us know. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your Bond number 9 release wisely, or not at all. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.